We've all heard Elon Musk's grand plans for global connectivity with Starlink, but while the billionaire is busy tweeting about South Africa's regulations, a professor in a lab at Wits University is quietly building something that makes satellite internet look like dial-up. Imagine an internet that isn't just twice as fast, or 10 times as fast, but millions of times faster than what you're using right now. No, that's not a sci-fi plot. It's quantum science, and it's happening in Johannesburg. Meet Professor Andrew Forbes. He's a PhD at the University of the Witwatersrand, and the director of the South African Quantum Technology Initiative. Forbes isn't just a theorist. He's a laser veteran who spent a decade at the CSIR and even helped develop technology used by Lockheed Martin. Now, he's focused on a project that has the internet and maybe even Elon doing a double take. So, how do you get limitless bandwidth? Currently, our systems modulate a single pattern of light. Forbes asks a simple but wild question. What if we could scoot millions of patterns into that same small space? The tube method. Inside just 1 square millimeter of a laser beam, his team can pack over 1 million individual channels of information. The scale. Each pattern acts like an independent tube for data. We're talking about moving files so large they'd crash a normal router in the blink of an eye. Real-world proof. This isn't just lab magic. They've already tested quantum light communication over a 13,000-kilometer satellite link between South Africa and China. But speed is only half the story. The other half? Total privacy. Traditional encryption relies on math problems that future computers might eventually solve. Quantum encryption, however, uses the laws of physics. Forbes uses a single photon as a key. Because of quantum mechanics, you can't copy this information. If a hacker tries to intercept the key, the disturbance destroys the photon's state immediately. The sender and receiver are alerted instantly, and the system just keeps sending new keys until it knows the line is clean. It is, theoretically, unbreakable. Here's the coolest part. South Africa is the only country on the continent with a formal national strategy for this. They aren't just waiting for the future. They're building it using dark fiber, existing underground cables laid since 1994 to test this tech for businesses and the private sector. The goal? To link sites across the vast African landscape where traditional infrastructure often struggles. While the world watches the Starlink versus government drama, Professor Forbes and his team are proving that the next giant leap in tech might just come from a lab in Wits. Extremely fast, totally unhackable, and homegrown. The future of the internet isn't just in the stars. It's in the light. What do you think? Would you trade your current fiber for quantum speed? Let us know in the comments.